Okay there. Good morning, everybody. Early afternoon. And I would do my normal good morning, but this is not a time for that. This is a time for a relaxing, wonderful time with all those who wander. Now, I'm not going to say much about this game. I'm really excited about it. But it's effectively pure exploration. So let's go. New game. There is a pleasure in the pathless woods. There is rapture on the lonely shore. Lord Byron. He's one of my favorites. Lord Byron. Byron loves me some T.S. Eliot. The world grew loud. The constant noise, the endless scroll of things that never mattered. So I left. It's kind of hypocritical for him to leave all the noise and bluster and bring noise and bluster with him by using a plane. Like, all those who wonder. Play with tutorial. Press left mouse to pick up items. Open door. Oh, unfiltered water. Use space to jump. Use the R to switch between run and walk. Collect some mushrooms to eat.
If you're lucky, maybe they're the good kind of mushrooms.
I think they're just the regular porcini. Collect some water to drink. Unfiltered is okay for now. Okay. Press tab to enter the menu. Oh, okay. This is your backpack. Select it to see your inventory. These are the items in your backpack. Choose to eat something or drink something. This is the information about your item. Porcini mushrooms, a large flavorful mushroom found with a distinctive shape. Some items are consumables, like this. Select here to eat or drink. Eat. That's it. This is your journal. It holds all sorts of information and ideas. This is your map. Use it to track your location and discoveries. This is your current inspiration. Gain more by discoveries. Gain more by discoveries. Use it to build. Okay. This is your creative awakening and how much inspiration is needed to advance. Resume. Well, you can't exit out of the menu. I'll take the stick and all the porcini. Can I pick the dandelions? Those are edible. Hey, I want to make dandelion soup. Inspiration. Your creative spirit has been inspired. You can now level up. Crafting. Oh, I can craft stuff? That's odd. I bugged out there in my tab menu. Oh, it's a crow. What happened here? Restore. These are your items that are relevant to the build. Select an item to add to it. This is the build and the recipe. Once all items are added, the build will complete. Don't worry if you don't have enough to complete a build. You can always come back and finish it later. I wonder if I can repro that. Close. Oh, I need to find stuff to restore it. I love the music so far. They need to figure out how to do musical looping within the game rather than what they've done, which is singular tracks to play for a period of time. That's not how you do it. Sea glass. They also need a larger creative or a larger clickable. Oh, that's a bear. Larger clickable area, so a Greco plant. Lovely discoveries. This is a tall rock. So it's supposed to be a peaceful survival game. And you're supposed to just enjoy your time and relax, decompress from the world.
Just enjoy your time trying not to die in the wilderness.
Yeah, I don't think there's like enemies and combatants or anything like that at all. It's literally just for you to wander around exploring.
Oh, it's survive and chill.
Yeah, exactly. Craft builds.
Something to just kind of satisfy your wanderlust.
Yep. Exactly. There's that bear again. He's wandering. Not all those who wander.
I thought you said this was peaceful. That bear don't look peaceful.
Well, we can find out. Hey, bear. What are you gonna do? Feed. Unfiltered water. Oh! The bear has been domesticated? Oh, good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. Come on, bear. Does he follow me now? Oh, I have pet friends. Hello.
Yes. Give the bear some dirty water, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm good."
Yeah, I know. Give me the water lilies. I know those are edible. Come on, bear. Where'd my bear go? Oh, he wandered off. What's that? There's something on the rock. See, this is what I love about Dune. But I also love games that are just like pure exploration. Oh, that's what you were trying to show me earlier, bird. Bear making all those noises in the background. I can make ramps. Oh, it's raining again. I feel like I'm in Seattle or Canada. Or like Vancouver. Vancouver's also really rainy. I like Vancouver more than I like Seattle, to be honest.
Vancouver, Washington, or Vancouver,
No,
British Columbia?
Vancouver, British Columbia.
Yeah, just don't live there. Cost of real estate's high.
Compared to where I live, I doubt it.
I mean, let's be real. Anywhere is high nowadays.
Well, anywhere with a big city is high. But when I was in San Francisco, we were the #1 in the world, baby! Woohoo!
Thanks. No thanks.
900 square feet for $4,800 a month. US.
Gross.
Yeah.
Dude, gross.
Yeah. Yeah. So whenever I hear a Canadian talk about Vancouver as expensive, I'm like, yeah, sure you betcha, buddies. Sure. I see you're expensive and I triple you, Rays.
Lord, dude, like here I pay like $750 a month for like 1,900 square feet. That's just the mortgage. Like it's not like insurance or property tax or anything like that.
Yeah.
But it's, even with all that, it's still cheaper.
Well,
Holy
we're
shit,
down in at like I think almost 2,000 square feet now in our new house that we're in, and the rent on it is 3,800. It's 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, so that's not bad, and double garage, double car garage. That's really not bad for California, but in San Fran, oh boy. Alex and I are like, we were looking at house prices. House prices in the fucking ghetto of San Jose, dude, are 1.1 million. Like, it's
That's crazy.
fucking nuts. It's gonna burst. It really is. All of it's gonna burst. The worst part is, for California and for in general in the United States, we are headed directly for 2 bubble bursts at the same time. We're going to have the bubble burst of AI and a real estate bubble burst, which is not going to be good. And the funniest part is the idiots in charge don't see it. They think, oh, we're different. This time's different. And that's what they say. Every fucking time there's a bubble. Every time. Whether it's Democrat or Republican. They'll be like, oh, it's fine. Yeah, sure. Okay. There's a point at which the prices become so... And this isn't just a California problem. This is everywhere in the United States right now. Real estate is skyrocketing because we keep allowing Chinese and foreign investors to buy up homes for Airbnb, and then it drives the market price up so much, and the market price on everything else is going concurrently with inflation, and as such, it heads to one inevitable conclusion. When you have inflation that is really high, you have slowing of the economy for the past 3 quarters, and you have a decline in overall job increase, that means one thing. And they just won't say it's the one thing that it is. We're already in a recession. They just refuse to admit it. Oh, it's whether or not the idiots in charge will be allowed to go and keep saying we're not in a recession, and the stock market, whether they say it's a recession or not, will respond. Oh god, oh god. Enough of this. How do I interact?
Should all just do like that bear in your game and live out in the woods.
Yeah. I don't know how to interact with you. I'll just leave you alone, bear. I interacted with the other bear. I have no health either. So I guess I'm fine. Where am I? Landing zone. I'm in the Razorbacks. And to get back to the landing zone, I need to head south. Okay, that's a really annoying quality of life feature that needs to be added. When I'm in the tab menu and I press exit, I mean exit. Exit the tab menu. Don't force me. Oh, I did it again. I can repro it. Okay. So tab, exit, tab, and now I can't interact with the exit menu. See? This is why you don't do this. Right here. This is why. I have to write that repro down. Tab, exit, interact, off, exit, again. Okay. Okay. I guess that's a plane? Ah, bear! Run away! Run away! I need to go south. South. That way. Ah, run away! Run away! It's supposed to be calm and peaceful! This is not calm and peaceful! Do I have a light? Can I make a light? So where am I at? I'm Oak Downs, west. So I need to head. I did it again. Northwest. North by northwest, this way. Ooh, a meteor shower! You know, I had someone tell me that they were talking about how they didn't understand how the Perseids meteor shower could happen every year, and I'm like, it's because it's a little micro meteor belt that we go through every so often.
Yeah,
it's like
part of the solar system.
And they're like, what? And I'm like, Perseids, like meteors? They're from
if you look it up, it's
belt.
it's like a meteor field. We go we go through every.
We go through a meteor belt.
It's in our path.
Yeah, every year.
Like it's not hard to understand.
Yeah, really. They're not big, and I was like, and a lot of some scientists believe that it's like that is part of where the fucking like moon went, like when it collided with us. That's why it's in our path every year, because it's remnants of an old planet that collided. But there's lots of theories about it.
Yeah. It's just something we go through.
Yep. It's not.
Isn't there two of them?
Yeah. They're two different ones. Perseids and another one. We used to have a second moon too. We kind of ate it. Way back when. At least that's what they think. Or someone was telling me about it at some point. I think my plane is over there. Yeah. This is so peaceful. The music goes really well with it too. I also love the aesthetic choice they made. I always think it's funny when I go on Steam and you see a game that clearly made a cartoonish or like simplistic stylized choice, and they'll be like, it looks too cartoonish, and you're like, yeah bro, that was the point.
And I love too how people are always like, these graphics look 2015.
I know.
That's not the point. It's like, it's not about like ray tracing and fucking
no, the point is to
simpletons.
be simple. Well, these are the same people that will argue that video games are not art.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, they're interactive art, pretty much.
Robert Ebert once said that video games can never amount to being art. And I'm like, in my mind, I can name 50 games off the top of my head that I would consider more art than movies.
So, am I correct in saying that Ebert is pretentious?
Well, Ebert's an old man that's dead, I think, now. So
Was pretentious.
yeah.
I don't know. I never really particularly enjoyed listening to Siskel and Ebert.
I think they were Robert and Ebert.
Or whatever it was.
But it was some weird name. But yeah, I never listened to them anyway. They were, in my opinion, oftentimes paid by the studio, it felt like, to promote movies. You know, that's what movies are facing right now. Movies typically didn't have to worry about capturing audience because they always had people going to the theaters to see what's coming next. Now that people aren't going to the theaters anymore and they're not seeing what's coming next, because why should I go spend $40 on just one person to go to a theater when I can watch it at home when it comes out a little later? I'll just wait. Unless it's something that I have to see at the theater. And even then, if it's something I have to see at the theater, I go to a restaurant theater with a bar and a restaurant where I'm served at my seat, and it's worth the money. It's worth sitting down and paying for it. Now, that's not all restaurant theaters. There's like Cinelux. A lot of those suck. They're terrible food. And I'm not paying $40 for a single dish for terrible food. We recently went to a new theater when we saw Iron Lung. Very tasty food. We'll be going back there. Metro Lux. Very, very good food. And we saw some trailers that I was like, cool. But now movies can't capture audiences anymore the same way that they did for the past 100 years. And they're facing a situation where they're losing numbers and bleeding viewership and hemorrhaging money because they can't capture their audience. Now, video games have solved this issue a long time ago through mass viral media campaigns, mass media marketing, and in different ways than the movie industry. And the movies are trying to catch up, but I do believe it's too little too late, and that we are in the dawn of the beginning of the end of movie theaters as we know them. Because I truly think before the century is out, before the quarter century is out, movie theaters will be tantamount to dead.
Yeah, especially given digital streaming.
And especially given the rapid progression of VR. That's why they hate VR so much, and they hate that big screen VR so much, is because they know that once I can sit at home and feel in my comfortable $7,000 couch that we bought for 4 decades of our life, once I sit down in my comfortable My Spot chair with my home-cooked food and put on glasses that are the size of reading glasses that give me the exact feeling of being in a theater without having to go there? Yes, please. Yes, please. Without having to interact with people?
Well, it's just, it's augmented reality.
Yeah.
Oh, look, my wall is now a movie screen.
My wall is now a 1,000-foot IMAX? Okay.
Or here's just a floating screen.
Or even better, Hollywood movies become, you are now in a holo novel. Effectively like what we're already doing in video games. And that's what scares the crap out of Hollywood, because they know that video games are coming for them with everything that they're worth.
The thing is, too, is they also know that that particular medium has a finite amount on returns, right? Because most people are not going to pay more than once to go see something in theaters, right? So it's very finite consumption, finite returns.
Mm-hmm. Whereas games are infinite. You could create a game that is, say, Sherlock Holmes, and it's a series of games where each consecutive virtual novel is its own movie with its own replayability factor. That's why one of the key things that is said in video games is replayability. because if someone is willing to replay a game, they are more than likely willing to purchase DLC for said game, cosmetic content for said game, and various other things for said game. And you have unlocked infinite money. Look at Fortnite. Fortnite is infinite money. Like, it's how yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, what I'm hoping to see, hopefully in the next decade, maybe decade and a half, where we'll see video games where they're like, it's just a world with systems to interact with, and you just play how you want.
Yes.
And people say like open sandbox nowadays, but open sandbox isn't really open sandbox, right? Like, you should be able to give someone a world and say, hey, here's a bunch of systems you can interact with just like you would be able to do in the real world. And, there's maybe some rules, or there might be like some overarching story that doesn't really drag you on rails or anything like that. You just do whatever you want to do.
How do I get back to the plane?
Literally do what you want to do. There's no end game focus. There's no grind.
No, so
that obviously caters to some people, but there needs to be more. Because I watched a video on YouTube recently, and the guy explained it as, it shouldn't be end game, it should be now game.
So there are theoretical ways of doing this currently, but the problem is that almost entirely these would need LLMs. They need large learning models, and they need to be in constraints. So theoretically what this is called is a narrative manager. Now, a narrative manager is a theoretical AI that is a large language model that is bound within restricted fields that are designated by the designers, and the experience manager is in charge of the story. Now, the story has some things that are handwritten. Obviously, it has to. And there are the beginning phases of that. From the beginning, though, after that, it can be fully generative, based upon writing samples produced by the writing team to create an in-universe like theme. Now, the experience manager is in charge of controlling all of that. And then underneath that, you have 4 separate other AI managers that are also large learning models within their own constraints. You have autonomous NPC manager, semi-autonomous NPC manager, quest manager, and miscellaneous manager. Miscellaneous handles all the items, everything else underneath the miscellaneous. The quest is all quests that are in the game. The semi-autonomous are basically quest givers and other important NPCs, and then autonomous NPCs that live their own lives and are completely independent and have their own things going on and are not part of the main story. However, this allows for the ability to kill all main quest givers, because the semi-autonomous would go, hey, experience manager, main quest giver for this quest line is now dead. Please provide substitute. It then goes to the AI autonomous, takes one of those and puts it semi-autonomous.
Cracking permanence.
Yep.
Imagine a system like that for tabletop games.
Oh, they're already working on it. If you don't think that Wizards of the Coast realized what is going to happen, and, well, actually, no, they might not have realized what's going to happen, but there are definitely companies out there that will.
Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah, we're
mismanaged.
I retracted. I immediately retracted. I went, well, it is Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah.
I don't know how I ended up back in my plane. I am enjoying this game so far. I think it's enough of the tutorial, though. I don't want to spoil much of the main game and, like, the overall play, because I'm definitely purchasing this on demo. There's a lot of polish that needs to happen. I'm going to play some more offline and do some stuff, and I'll